The guy can't play. I don't know what else to say. Hey, that rhymed. Hey fellow Force users, what is up? It's Ahsoka Tano fan and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a different video, non-Star Wars related. I'm actually going to be reacting and reviewing another TV show while we wait for the long anticipated Mandalorian trailer. And that show is Big Brother. It's the American version, and for those of you who don't watch it, I highly recommend it. It really is not like your typical reality show. It's a really strategic social game. There are some smart people in this house who really know how to kind of manipulate and strategize their way to the end. For those of you who've never watched before, let me just quickly go over how the game is played. For those who've never seen it, I always like to describe Big Brother as being kind of like Survivor, but in a house. Basically, you have a group of house guests that are inside a house called the Big Brother house for approximately 3 months, and they're completely cut off from the outside world. There's no social media, there's no contact with their family, no phone calls, no TV, nothing. They're all basically competing for the grand prize of $500,000. How it works is every week you have a competition called the Head of Household competition, or the HOH competition for short. The HOH, they get their own room for a week, they get a basket of goodies, they get a letter from home, and they get safety for the week. And it is their duty to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. These house guests then go on what is called the block, or the chopping block, and that means that they're in danger of being voted out and sent home by their fellow house guests. Then there's another competition called the Power of Veto competition, and basically the people that are nominated, the head of household, as well as 3 other players selected by random draw, compete in this competition, and the winner guarantees themselves safety and has the power to change the nomination. So if you're nominated and you're on the block, or the chopping block, you win the power of veto. That means you can take yourself off. The head of household that nominated you in the first place then has to name a replacement nominee. And if you're even off the block and you win veto, that means you cannot go up as a replacement nominee, and you have the power to save one of the nominees, or you can leave the nominations the same. Whatever the nominations are after the power of veto ceremony, those are the 2 people who the house guests are going to choose between, in which one will be sent packing and the other will get to remain in the game for at least another week. So that's basically how it works. And then every Thursday night is their live eviction episode, and then they go right into the next head of household competition, and then there's another winner, and then they nominate 2 more people, and so on. It keeps repeating until there's one person standing, and that person gets $500,000 basically. And this season they are having their all-star season, so they're having old school players that appeared on previous seasons. Some people have played the game multiple seasons, some people have won the game before. In this eviction episode, there are 2 nominees in the block, Janelle and Kaysar, and they're basically legends. It's Janelle's 4th season that she's played, and she is known for being a competition beast, at winning. I think she won the most competitions in a single season. She holds that record. But now, because everybody knows of her and they fear her, she was targeted. So she's on the block with Kaysar, who is basically her BFF, her #1 ally in the house. And so this episode will show us which of the 2 of them get sent packing. And I love both of them. I am hoping that Janelle stays though. I'm not sure if it's likely because the house guys really seem to want her out, but I wish they would just see that she is actually good to keep for their game. Let's go ahead and watch this episode, and you can look at me react to it. Okay, here we go. Who knows, maybe I'll use this. We'll see how the episode goes. Oh fuck, I got the commercials.
For life. Janelle and Kaysar. They are one of Big Brother's most historic duos. Tonight, they sit side by side on the chopping block. One stays, the other is gone. Welcome to Big Brother All-Stars.
Previously on Big Brother All-Stars.
I love their friendship. It's one of the most genuine bonds I've seen in Big Brother, honestly. I'm so pissed if she leaves. Oh my god.
I'm Julie Chen Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother All-Stars.
Moonves, you gotta let them know.
It's day 23 inside the Big Brother house, and with almost everyone against them, Janelle and Kaysar desperately needed a head of household or veto victory to have any hope of staying in the game. But when that didn't happen, their seats on the chopping block
Janelle looks so good.
were secure.
Yeah. Okay.
This veto meeting is adjourned.
Never know, she could stay. It'd be better for their games, I think, if she stayed, because she's such a big target. You want to keep a big target in the house. People vote for them, not for you.
To keep Janelle and Kaysar on the block.
I'm gonna go up on the block every week.
And she goes campaigning.
What up Janelle and Kaysar doing is knocking out a bigger target and moving myself up on the target list.
Exactly. At least he realizes that.
I feel like people are too.
Yeah.
I'm indicating that I'm leaning a little bit towards Janelle because I feel like that's where Christmas is leaning towards. I really am thinking, well, there is a benefit of keeping Janelle. She's at least talk game with me. So that's a little concerning to keep him in this house. But do I want Christmas to know that? Because I don't trust her.
I
Smart.
He's
He's smart.
Somebody that's just like committed to keep, you know.
For those of you who don't know, campaigning is what you do when you're on the block. You plead your case to your house guests as to why they should keep you over the other person.
That's what this meeting is for, right?
I'm not feeling this alliance, guys.
Who's
I
the
don't
better
know.
player? You know what I mean?
Except for Davon and Bailey.
Okay.
Keep Janelle,
Here's
damn
the
it.
problem, though. There's a little bit of pressure on you guys because three
Three
girls are
going
gone.
We've all got your back. Literally, we all have your freaking back.
I don't trust Dani at all.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest. I thought the other one is following them out.
I don't care either way. Neither one of them contribute or take away from my game, so it doesn't matter.
Davon, what the
I
hell?
don't want Janelle to stay in this house, okay? I am in an alliance with guys. Later on down the line, I need them out. So, Janelle in this house, she can take them out later on down the line.
There's no way that it's going away.
Exactly.
Well, that sucks. Janelle's my friend.
I know.
My thing is, if Davon, if you want Janelle to stay, you have to subtly plant those seeds. You can't say it doesn't matter. Either one is fine.
You have to tell her it is a problem between you and Davon because if you don't trust each other, one, I'm always in the awkward position, and two, you're both going to be worried about each other, and that'll be a problem. My goal would be to get everyone on the same page.
I think maybe he should have kept that to himself. I don't know.
Tyler mentioned in an attempt to keep Nicole, Davon is trying to flip the vote.
Davon's pissed. Oh
It was
crap.
an attempt to flip. There was a big attempt to flip.
I heard names and I was surprised by it.
Like a
And Tyler's name slipped in this conversation, and I think I made a rookie mistake.
Oh yeah,
Is
he
all
did.
that untrue?
He said their names. Oh my
I
god.
told you I put my game on the line. After all I went through last week, sticking my...
Oh,
Breathe.
she's getting
Breathe.
emotional.
It's like I'm trying to get his trust. Like, I damn near threw my game down the drain for him.
Ooh,
Sorry.
damn. He knows he fucked up.
Corner's late night, and I see David and Bailey having some sort of like heated whisper conversation.
Oh
So
shit.
my Tyler senses are going off.
Is it my lip? Okay, you sure? Where'd you hear about
That's not good.
Davon trying to flip the votes? Who's the source on that?
Did you tell him I said it?
Yeah.
Oh, what the?
Oh my god, what the hell?
Cause
Oh my
I'm
god.
about to take out Janelle, the biggest target in the house, and now my friend David might have just made me the new biggest target.
Oh my god.
but
Dude, I literally said,
think
come
about
on,
it,
man.
think about it. I
Oh
Should've shot
my.
any other name, man.
Oh.
I'm just not as good at this game as I thought I could be.
I trusted you.
Oh my
I
God.
was like, you know,
At least he admitted it.
how did you get cornered? How did they even push you to say that?
It's because of trying to make this your different African house. I felt vulnerable.
I get that, man. And that's why I want to be here for you, dude. I'm doing this game.
Never seen Tyler this pissed before.
The only one I was trying to do is help you. Corner, come on, man.
I'm sorry, that's on me. That's my fault.
Oh my god.
Sloppy, dude. Sloppy, man.
He needed to just keep that to himself. You told Tyler that you threw him under the bus too. That's the thing. Oh my god.
Accuse me of flipping votes on you? Like, it's always something with this dude.
That's so true.
And Tyler saying you were the one that flipped the vote. That was my first time hearing that.
Oh my god, what a hot mess. I can't. That was such a rookie mistake. Oh, he's telling Cody now what happened.
What do you mean they cornered you? I prefaced it.
Oh
when
my
I told
God,
you that by
Cody's
saying,
so
if you tell
pissed.
Davon,
everything up in you.
Why would you do that and break the
You and I have spent all this time trying to build these alliances, and so now we have this rookie blowing it up. It's a little ridiculous.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
he's a rookie playing this game.
He's an absolute rookie.
That's-
Now David is exposing my game to my alliance, making me an even bigger target.
Tyler is funny.
Maybe keeping Janelle here is good, because maybe she's a shield for me. When we return,
Janelle in the red bottoms. Yes. Slay Queen. Oh shit. Everyone's dressed in athletic wear. That is not good. Oh, I feel like she knows she's probably going home. Because the thing is the HOH competition happens right after the eviction, for those of you who don't watch the show and don't know. So basically the fact that everyone else is dressed in athletic wear except for her tells me that she doesn't expect to compete, which means she thinks she's going home. I don't know. I'm still holding out hope. Maybe they could flip it though. David. I don't know. I felt really sorry for him when Memphis put him on the block and said, hey, you're a rookie, you gotta earn your stripes, or whatever it was he said. I can't remember. At the time, I was really pissed off, actually. I even tweeted about it. But Memphis was kind of right. David really is showing himself to be a rookie player. At least he kind of owned it. I mean, I feel bad for him because I know he knows he messed up, but that was just a hot mess.
Janelle, you're up first.
Janelle looks stunning. She looks so good.
House guests, you have been the coolest group of house guests I have ever played Big Brother with. No kidding. I love each and every one of you.
Stop lying.
I just want to let you know, it is week 3. If I can benefit your game in any way, I urge you to keep me.
You choose keeping her. Thank you.
Tyler, as current head of household this week, you are not allowed to vote. As always, neither are the 2 nominees. Dani, you're up first. Please go to the diary room.
I wonder who she's gonna vote for. She's only been saying she wants Janelle out for so long.
I vote to evict Kaysar.
Thank you.
Thanks. Tennessee Dog.
What?
I love me get back on script. I'm just a little bit. What is happening? All right. There is
you know what?
absolutely no love lost between Nicole and
In the
Janelle.
live tweets, she was talking
None.
about throwing a rogue vote
Hi,
to
Nicole.
Kaysar.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict the legend, Janelle.
I'm shocked.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Enzo.
Hey, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Kaysar.
Thank
Stop,
you.
wait. Are they just throwing rogue votes, or are they actually keeping Janelle? Because sometimes they throw rogue votes, for those who don't know, to try and pin it on somebody else, you know?
Currently,
Could they
the
keep her?
vote is 1 vote to evict Janelle, 2 votes to evict Kaysar.
Oh my god, I hate when Big Brother does this. They always make it seem like there's a chance that this person could be staying, and then when they reveal all the votes, the person usually ends up going anyway. But yeah, as I was saying, for those who don't watch, sometimes in Big Brother what they do is they'll all plan to vote a certain person off, and then some people will secretly vote for the other person to go instead, and then try and tell their alliance, oh, I wonder who cast this vote. It must have been this person. And the next thing you know, their alliance targets that person. So they kind of do it to use someone else as a scapegoat. So I think I remember reading on the live feed tweets that Dani was trying to get people to do that. So I don't know if more people are going to do that or what, but I guess we'll see after these fucking commercials.
Get rid of the guy.
Whoever
down the
Devon
line.
votes for,
Is that still how she feels?
that's probably who's going to go, I think.
Hello, Devon.
Hey, Julie.
She's thinking, you can tell.
I sadly vote to evict the beautiful, iconic, double all-star.
No! What a flop season, guys.
Janelle.
I vote to evict Janelle.
Thank you.
River, I miss you.
God.
Against her alliance. What's her best play?
I so sadly vote to evict Janelle.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness.
So much. Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict the legend, Janelle.
Janelle will leave the house tonight, but let's see how the other votes fall.
I'm done. I don't even care. He's gonna vote to Janelle,
I
obviously.
get
Why
it.
would he go against them at this
Julie.
point?
Please cast your vote to evict.
I sadly vote to evict the legendary Janelle.
Need a drink.
Thank you. Best move tonight. By a vote of 9-2, Janelle, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
And just like that, the ratings of this show were evicted with her. Is she gonna hug Nicole? Did she hug Nicole? I missed that actually. I think she did. The girls are messing themselves up though. She's a strong female player that could have targeted the guys, and now the girls, they don't really have many strong competitors left. I mean, at this point, I don't even really care who wins. I mean, I guess I want Kaysar to win HOH then. Oh, he looks so sad. I think Bailey and Kaysar at this point are the people that I'm rooting for. I like Davon too, but she seems almost flip-flopped. Maybe not though. I don't know. I don't know what they can do now. I feel like Kaysar, Bailey, Davon, and David are the ones in trouble. The guy can't play. I don't know what else to say. Hey, that rhymed. And he even admitted that. He made such a rookie mistake. Oh, Lord. I don't see them winning. Right now, I see the side with... I see Christmas going far. Dani could go far, but people are starting to catch on to her game, so I don't know.
If I come out of here, I'm not coming out of here without a cocktail dress on.
I love it.
Yes.
Another reason to love
That's
you.
a mood.
All right. Kaysar had 2 votes against him. Who do you think were the 2 people? Want me to tell you?
No, let me guess.
Okay. I like this game. Go on.
I love how laid back Julie is.
Memphis
Without the audience.
and Kevin?
Nope. Tyler, Cody, Nicole F, and Dani. You were right.
Okay.
There were 2 more working with them. Any guesses who they were?
Well, now with this vote, I think it was Enzo and David.
No and no. It was Christmas and Memphis.
Oh,
Your buddy
know.
Memphis played a role in your eviction tonight.
Oh, wow. I'm blown away. Good job, Memphis.
Let me
Such a good
explain-
sport.
let me
I'm
explain
so
more.
tricked, yes.
Oh, boy.
You know, you probably don't want to come to my wedding, so just don't worry about it.
Janelle, if you're seeing this,
Janelle gives no
know
fucks.
that it's coming with a heavy heart.
She's not emotionally
I am
moved.
so thankful that this game brought us together.
The live head of household competition. Next. Stay with us.
Anyone else think that Julie should be the one wearing the mask? Because she's the one that's not socially isolated, right? I'm not at all surprised that Nicole F left that goodbye message, because I did read in the live feed tweets that she was planning on leaving a mean goodbye message or something, that Dani was trying to get her to leave a mean goodbye message. And so, yeah, I guess she was trying to say she's uninvited to her wedding. But one of the things I love about Janelle is she's so unbothered. She looked like she did not give a fuck at all.
And Kaysar. Each of you
Let's go,
has 3
Kaysar,
balls.
please.
On the horn, you will roll your balls up the ramp in an attempt to sink all 3 balls in the holes at the top of the ramp.
Okay, so it sounds like the 3 who win this round move on, then the 3 who win the next round move on. The winner of the final 6 of them is the new head of household. Seems kind of hard, damn. Oh damn, Kaysar's done. He's not playing with y'all, man. He's not playing. Okay, what an episode. Okay guys, thank you so much if you've watched this far, and now let's talk some game. I'm really not happy that Janelle's gone. So I love the fact that she campaigned right to the very end without throwing her #1 ally Kaysar under the bus. You know, just to give consideration for his game should he stay. I'm sure she would not want to ruin his game, right, by her campaigning. It was great pitches that she gave, keeping herself in the house as a target, as kind of a shield for other targets. I read a little bit on the live feed tweets as well that she wanted to go after floaters in the game because that's the kind of player she is. She'd rather all the good players or the people that are more seen as targets battle it out against each other for the grand prize rather than have people kind of coast to the end. Like David, I'm sorry to say. He actually seems like a nice guy, but oh man, I'm gonna get to that in a sec. Definitely Dani and Enxo throwing those rogue votes. They're probably, if I had to guess, gonna pin it on Bailey and Davon because she's talked about them before to her alliance as a potential pair, a duo to look out for. So the fact that her and Enxo both threw out 2 votes, I think that, you know, it makes sense that she would try and blame it on them. I don't like the game she's playing. I'm not sure if she's aware how she's coming across, but she's kind of almost coming across like a mean girl, kind of almost like a Caitlyn or Erin from season 15 of Big Brother. So I'm not sure if I'm a fan, but we'll wait and see. the guys are catching on to her game as well. In this house, you have to be very careful that you don't kind of come across as two-faced, because people won't trust you and then they'll see you as a threat and want to get you out. But Janelle and Kaysar have always been loyal players on each of their seasons, and so I am a little bit surprised that the house guests in the beginning wouldn't really be so eager to work with them. Each season they've been on, they've always been loyal and they've never backstabbed their allies. I feel like I'd want to work with that person because I'd be able to trust them. Whereas, no offense to Tyler, he's a great player, but the guy makes deals with everyone. That's what he did on this season. And so the fact that people would just kind of want to gravitate to him right away and make deals with him again, like, don't you see that that's exactly what happened in his season? Yeah, and that whole thing with David, obviously, that's crazy. I don't know what he was thinking. I just think, again, when people give you information in the house, it's easy for me to say because I'm not in the house. I do think that if you're in this house, sometimes information you're given, it's probably best to just hold on to it and keep it in the back of your mind. It's like real life. If someone tells you something about someone else, you don't go right away and say, hey, this person said that you said this about me, because then you're just blowing up that person, you know? And that's essentially what he did, but it was funny as hell to watch. He's probably a target. As much as he's not really a competition threat in the game, he's a threat in the sense that he's not necessarily trustworthy now, because he just showed that he can't keep a secret. And so if his allies can't trust him, they're not going to want to work with him, and if they're not going to want to work with him, there's no point in keeping him in the game, basically, right? So he could definitely be the next one to go. Kaysar obviously could be the next one to go because he's aligned with Janelle, obviously, and it would just kind of make sense to eliminate the remaining person from the power duo that you were targeting in the first place. I hope they go a different route. I'm so tired of seasons being dominated by one alliance and then just that alliance picking off people on the outs one by one until the only remaining people in the house are from that alliance. I hate when those seasons go like that. So I think people in trouble are David, Bailey, Kaysar, and Davon. Those are the people that I'm thinking. Kevin could potentially be used as a pawn. Those are the main people I think that could be in trouble if they do not win HOH, which I'm going to find out on Twitter actually who won. If you guys want, you can follow BB_updates. I think it's called Big Brother Daily, the display name, and that's where I go to get all my live feed tweet updates basically. So I'm going to check that because the HOH competition should probably be done, if I had to guess, maybe like an hour, a couple hours. It's happening live right now. As far as the overall game, who I think could make it far, right now I'm gonna say I think Christmas could make it far. She's kind of in a similar position as she was during her season, because although she didn't break her foot this season, which she did on her season, although I'm gonna be honest, that first competition of this season, I really thought, oh damn, are they trying to make Christmas break her foot again? Like, the way they had to kind of hop on those platforms, oh my god, I was nervous for her. But she's kind of playing a similar role. She's sort of just kind of has herself surrounded / protected by a big alliance. She's never been in any danger. She's on the side of the house that holds the power, and so I could definitely see her kind of just coasting by or floating by to the end without even necessarily having to win any competitions. Cody is definitely a target in my eyes because he's such a good competitor. He really is. He beasted it on his season as well. He won the final HOH. Had he not taken Derek to final 2, he might have actually won the game against Victoria, but he is playing really well, I think, socially, because he's got himself that alliance. He went in week 1, won the first HOH, formed this alliance, and then he stayed safe ever since. Anytime you can win the first HOH and then stay safe after, I feel like you're playing a good game, because obviously it's easy to become a target after your HOH, right? So he's playing really well. I could see him making it far as well. The only problem he has is if the other side of the house gets power, they could see him potentially as a threat, but there might be other players they go after first. Memphis, I would say he's playing a good game. The only thing is people are kind of a little bit onto him, I think, from the moment when he did not want to make a move against Janelle and Kaysar, despite his alliance knowing that he knew Janelle and Kaysar were coming after them. So I feel like if it comes down to it, his alliance could cut ties with him. Yeah, and then Tyler, of course, is playing great. I do think he'll make it far in the game. I just don't know that he'll win the game because he is a big target. You know, eventually they're going to want to go after him. The one problem I will say is the girls are in trouble because Janelle was really their hope and their chance to fight against the guys in the game. I do not see how the girls can win against the guys at this point. I could almost see a final four of like Cody, Enzo, Tyler, and Christmas or something like that. I don't think they're gonna take Dani if they're kind of onto her game from what I've seen in the live feeds, but I don't see how they can do it. Janelle would have absolutely been that player that would have won and gone after players like that. The girls are in trouble. I don't really foresee a girl winning this season. I could eat my words. If so, I'll make a video about it, making fun of myself. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will do the same back. Let me know your thoughts below. What did you think of the episode, and what do you think of Janelle being evicted? Oh, sorry, my phone's going off. Who do you think's in the best position right now to potentially win this game, and who are you rooting for? Let me know down below. I will respond to the comments. I always love responding to comments. For any Star Wars fans, I'll be making more Star Wars related videos in the near future as well, especially as we eagerly await the Mandalorian Season 2 trailer, which I would love to drop sometime this decade because they keep delaying it. So until next time, guys, see you in the next video. Take care, and thanks for watching.